In the bustling streets of Mexico City, amid the vibrant colors and bustling markets, live a family of four, the Garcias. Ever since the loss of their father, the Garcias struggled to make ends meet, their daily existence overshadowed by the relentless grip of poverty. Nevertheless, they clung to hope, determined to carve a better future for themselves. Since the passing of their father, Mrs. Garcia had taken on multiple jobs to support her children. However, despite her tireless efforts, the meager income barely covered their basic needs. Nevertheless, she refused to give up, believing that hard work and perseverance would eventually lead them to a brighter tomorrow. Consequently, the Garcias found themselves living in a cramped apartment in a run-down neighborhood. The conditions were far from ideal, but they had no choice but to make do with what they had. Consequently, Mrs. Garcia struggled to provide her children with a decent education, knowing that it was their ticket out of poverty. However, amid the adversity, the Garcia children remained resilient. Despite the challenge they faced, they excelled in school, determined to break free from the cycle of poverty. However, their dreams seemed out of reach, overshadowed by the harsh realities of their circumstances. Nevertheless, fate smiled upon the Garcia family when a local charity organization offered them a lifeline. The organization provided Mrs. Garcia with a microfinance loan to start her own small business. Nevertheless, with hard work and determination, she turned her passion for cooking into a successful catering business. Consequently, the Garcias' fortune began to change. With the income from the business, they were able to move to a better neighborhood and afford a decent education for the children. Consequently, the once bleak future now held promise and opportunity for the Garcia family. Our grammar topic this week is formal discourse markers using since, consequently, nevertheless, and however. Let's remember a discourse markers are linking words or linking phrases or sentence connectors, and they are words or expressions that organizes our sentences. They are vital in academic and business text because they organize the sequence and connections. The linker since is used to indicate the starting point of a period of time or a specific event in the past that continues up to the present moment. It is often used to connect clauses or sentences. Since can be used in various contexts, including time, reason, and explanation. For example, I haven't seen her since she moved to another city. This sentence indicates that the speaker hasn't seen someone since the time they moved to another city. The linker, consequently, is used to show a logical result or consequence of a preceding action, event, or situation. It is often used to connect clauses or sentences, highlighting the cause and effect relationship between them. Example: they missed the train. Consequently, they arrived late to the meeting. Missing the train, clause 1, led to the consequence of arriving late to the meeting, clause 2. The linker, nevertheless, is used to indicate a contrast or concession to a preceding statement. It is often used to introduce an idea that contrasts with or is unexpected given the previous information. Example: she failed the exam. Nevertheless, she remained determined to improve her grades. Despite failing the exam, clause 1, she remained determined to improve her grades, clause 2. The linker, however, is used to introduce a contrast or contradiction between two clauses or sentences. However, it is often used to show a shift in direction, opinion, or expectation. Example, she studied hard for the exam. However, she didn't perform well. The first clause indicates effort in studying, while the second clause contradicts it by showing poor performance. And now let's practice what we have learned. Please copy this activity in your notebook and answer it. If you have questions, write in the comments below. If you resonate with the material and find it valuable, consider giving a thumbs up and subscribing for more content. Thank you for your ongoing support. Looking forward to having you on this journey with me. See you next week. Bye bye.